Jonathan, I literally just saw the film 40 minutes ago. So if some of my questions, yeah, I know, yeah, if some of my questions seem ridiculous, I'll apologize in advance because I'm still not done processing it.
Sure.
But I wanted, I, and maybe might be a question more for Lana, but I'll pitch it to you. It felt like your character was basically every D-bag studio executive walking around Los Angeles. Was that the inspiration for you, and was that the direction that you got from Lana,
Um,
or have I cut way too close to the bone already?
no, not at all. I remember reading some of the lines and thinking, surely this isn't going to make it into the cut of the final film. Surely this is just a placeholder and a way to like laugh at ourselves and da 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 da. And then there it is in the film. And
Yeah,
I think that oh gosh, it's hard to not talk in specifics
right.
because I don't want to
Yeah,
spoil anything, but I will say that Lana did not say that did not tell me that this was the specific inspiration for this version of Smith. And it was such a fascinating process because we had character meetings and we spoke and we told a lot of personal stories, but her process on this film was to kind of speak to us, but not necessarily tell us exactly what she wanted us to do. She talked a lot about in her process 20 years ago. She was very into control and every shot being exactly planned out and each almost like the way a line was said being very specific. And through the years and through even her own personal growth and transformation, she now loves a process in the opposite kind of way. So it was a very organic, certainly a lot of preparation as far as like the fights and stuff were concerned and the choreography. But as far as characterization and these things that you're speaking to, these were a lot of them, for me at least, were in the words of the script for my inspiration. And then we paired that with the kind of energy that would happen between us, meaning the crew and the actors and Lana all together in the moment, which was sort of what makes her feel alive, and then in turn made us get super inspired.
yeah. The role of Smith. I mean, obviously the great Hugo Weaving. I mean, he had such a screen presence, and I think you did too. But they were two completely distinct ideas. I'm wondering, at any point were you I suppose, was there any consideration given to Hugo's performance and trying to emulate that, or were you more concerned with just focusing on what you were doing and there and then?
Yeah, when I read the script, I was seeing, I mean, it's a new program, so it's a
Yeah,
different thing. So there was never, and Lana never asked for any sort of impersonation or, and I mean, there's, yeah, she didn't want, she wanted new programming. She wanted a
right.
different energy. So there was, I still watched him a lot and I watched the movies a lot just for my own self, just to sort of like get my brain in the world of it. But when we were actually doing it, it felt like its own separate programming and its own separate thing.
Um, okay, I think I'm getting the wrap there, but I just wanted to say before I go, I really, 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 really hope they make a third season of Mindhunter. I absolutely love that TV show. It was so damn good. I do not know why they're not making a third season. I really hope they get to do it. So that's all I wanted to
Oh
say.
wow!
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And like actually, final question: do you see a line between Holden and this Smith? I mean, because I mean they're both agents of a system, that kind of thing, or are they just completely distinct?
Oh my God! I never even put that together or even thought about that. That even in their names, it's also the word agent. Uh, I didn't think of him. I didn't think of him while we were doing it, but that's a very interesting parallel you point out that I hadn't realized until just now.
Okay, Very cool. Well, that's something to ruminate on. So
Yeah. Thank you.
no worries. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.